Hello and welcome in everyone to another Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets World Record React, the series where we go through a bunch of the historic Harry Potter 2 PC world records, watch through them and then discuss all the little strats and things that were found since the last time we watched it, and of course I give a couple of my insights and maybe some historical knowledge as well, which hopefully is quite interesting. And today we have reached the year 2017. And we're even going to be watching two world records from that year, because it was another big one for Harry Potter speedrunning with a lot of new discoveries. First of all, we're going to be watching a world record by Cyna, who's one of the absolute OG legends of Harry Potter speedrunning, and if you don't know him, I recommend checking him out. I put him in the video description alongside the second runner of today, ComplexBeaver, multi-run madman, and also one of the absolute greatest of all time for Harry Potter speedrunning. Why do I put two of those in one video? I think they compare quite well to each other because they use mostly the same strats, apart from Quidditch Warping, which is going to be the new tech during Beaver's run, but I'll get to that in a little bit. First of all, we'll watch Cyna's world record from 2017. Hope you're gonna have some fun diving back into the past and reliving some nostalgia. Thanks for watching. I'm just kind of curious, like how this has developed now that boosting and Scourge Skip have been around for a while. It's kind of sad it's not a TK, not a Cyna webcam run, I have to say. I usually put it to 1.25%, so it's a bit quicker. Let's see what they were up to, and I'm really curious about the boosts. All right, so. Is this actually... Oh, it's without commentary. That's perfect. That's perfect. So Cyna was offline grinding, even though he has the chat up there. Interesting. No name I know, actually. That's a bit of a shame. I wonder what Beano536 is doing nowadays. Anyways, this is still different than now, because nowadays we cast on the luggage for the small optimization to go further to the right. So back then they were just doing the high boost, basically. But overall, I mean, Willow is Willow. So this is already... We're getting closer and closer to the days where it looks a lot... Oh, it's not. It is with commentary. Never mind.
Just a tiny bit.
Oh, never mind.
5 seconds.
And the boost at Lumos is not there yet, yeah. At the statue. This is a crazy time capsule, though. Like, how old that is. Wait, when was this made? 2017, right? Yeah, sorry, I thought there was no commentary. That's my fault. That's my fault. I thought this is like an offline grind. Oh no, it's on Twitch. I'm an idiot. Of course it's not an offline grind. Pre-COVID is a different world. Yeah, I mean it's 7 years ago. It's crazy. Okay, so this boost here is already the same. Okay, so up to this point, very similar to how we know runs. So that's cool. This is just spell learning. They did spell learning, which is correct. Oh, and it's Richter Skipper time, of course. It's 120. That's actually important to note. They do not have any FPS counters yet, so that's weird. I thought they were required, I guess, but not then, probably. But yeah, if people have not seen Richter Skipper yet, this skip only works if your game is uncapped or 120 FPS or higher. I think it might be a bit lower even that it works, but it doesn't work on 60, basically. So the door that closes behind you when you enter the challenge does not close fast enough, or rather the cutscene skips so fast that you can make it out. It was notoriously difficult back in the days, but it's just such a nice skip. Like, not having to play Riktu is amazing. And the funny part is that with Quidditch Warping we can still beat this game quicker now, even though we cannot skip Rictus Emperor anymore, and it's such a long challenge. So Quidditch Warping OP.
I guess one good thing today is I've been getting a lot of good RNGs.
And he got good RNG, as he says himself. Apparently it's been a good day. Let's go. He likes his chances for world record. I'm curious about the reaction at the end. I mean, Quidditch is Quidditch, right? We don't have to really watch Quidditch. I mean, this entire part should be pretty straightforward, I think. Not really much going on.
This leads to the dungeons.
This leads to the dungeons. Yeah, I mean, this is just pretty normal pathing, looks pretty good. I mean, that's another thing, like the movement is gonna get more and more refined. Obviously, it's not fully at the point that people are nowadays, but it's already pretty good waiting. Oh, they waited even longer because 120 FPS. This potion soft locked a lot easier. Like nowadays, once this pops up, once the text pops up, you can hit the cauldron and you're fine. If you do it before that, it's always a soft lock 100% of the time. If you do it after that, you're always fine. In 120, it was kind of shit. That's also why we switched away from it at some point. And even if you waited for the text, sometimes the cutscene could still soft lock. So he waits like a bit to skip that cutscene just to make sure his run actually continues. Because he's kind of, you know, past the worst at this point. You really don't want to reset. 120 you can get no soft lock but also not get the potion. I think so too, yeah, because the cutscene skips before you get the potion in your inventory or something. No fake inputs. I assume no fake inputs. Yeah, good. Okay, skirt skip though.
Dude, my skirt skip's on fire today.
Nice first try. You know, with all due to respect to the first try, which still isn't easy, on 120 it was a lot more forgiving. So this trick used to be a lot easier on high FPS. Still not free at all, but getting that first try
Skirt skip's on fire today.
with basically no setup was a lot more reasonable. But that was really good. That is a nice pace so far, holy shit. That is a good start of a run. That's basically like flawless. Time for Bicorn, which is a notoriously difficult level, so we'll see. Let's see. They do this boost, I assume? Has this been found? Oh no, it still hasn't. Okay. Okay, interesting. So interesting, the first boost, I wonder when that comes up. I guess maybe it was deemed like too difficult, because the small ledge grab can be a pain, to be honest. No pause casting still? Wow. Dude, imagine you have tech like skirt, skip, and brightness boosting, but you still don't pause cast. That's insane. But yeah, it's crazy to me that they still don't use pause casting, because apparently it was known, but like nobody bothered, from what people from the time told me. Like nobody bothered to do it, because it apparently didn't think it would save much time, but like it's so much faster, obviously, especially for those rooms in Bicorn. Oh wait, he's doing it! Never mind, I said nothing. I think that's the first time we see pause casting in this entire series. Not so cringe after all, apparently. Why did he not do it on the crabs? Huh. I mean, I guess on the snails it's easier up there, but that's cool. Then this wall walk, that's been a thing for quite a while now. Nice one, nice adjustment at the end to get it. Smooth as you can be. Strat invented mid-run, imagine. I think he would have reacted slightly different, but yeah. Oh, still not going for the wall walk here, interesting. Which is not a big time save, but yeah. Oh, I think, is this the first time we see this? I feel like the other runs people did the jump like from here to the ledge. I might be wrong though. Oh wow, yeah, so in 5 months he grinded like 2,500 attempts. Whoa. Yep, sounds like speedrunning to me. That's fair. Those were the days, man. This would have been really fun to compete in, I have to say. Yep, this boost, ooh, it's a weird one. Usually we do it further to the other ledge, I guess, but... so yeah, this is still slower than the current 80% world record, which is crazy, without Rick Decembra, but that's just because Quidditch Warping. Good Bicorn though, overall, honestly. Dueling. I don't remember what they've done last time, it's been too long ago. If they've already done pause casting there, or like the Expelliarmus strat, rather. I really don't know, I guess we'll see. No, okay, they still don't do that. So that's actually fascinating that the Expelliarmus abuse is not found yet. That you can make the spells go back like infinitely. Okay, Defendo though. Let me see actually, I want to see the pathing. Yeah, not jumping on Ron's head yet. I guess the movement wasn't fully there to achieve that. This was good though, this seemed decent. This seems decent. Then we have Defendo, definitely no fake inputs, that would be dumb. Not in a world record run, we would never, of course. So what do they do in Defendo? I think they just do the boost. I'm pretty sure there's some form of boost that they do, like last time. Let's see. What's it gonna be? Ah, yeah, okay. So that's basically the Wobbler strat, even very well executed. Snail skip, obviously not a thing yet. That is a bit too advanced, getting over the cutscenes, you don't have to fight this one snail. And overall, I guess it doesn't like skip that much, so, you know, kinda pointless. And then he has it with Defendo. This run is really smooth so far, by the way. For all the strats he's going for, I feel like this has been near perfect. Like, I don't know, best possible time is a 34:29, so he's not gonna end up like that far away from that. Boomslang, I guess I can skip forward. I assume they don't do the strat that's just like an auto boost. No, they jump on the mushroom. And boost. Okay. Good. And the clip. Smooth, smooth. I mean, you got the long ledge grab on the ledge, which, meh, but I guess the mushroom was also kinda far away. So for Dumbledore, I'm actually kinda curious. Do they do glitchless or do they actually boost? We'll see. I know, it's like 2017, it feels like it shouldn't be that old, but at the end of the day, it's like 7 years ago, which is insane. Okay, yeah, so they still do the glitchless setup, even the slow one. Like, if you do it fast, you can jump, like, from here, and you don't have to, like, wait and set it up. He jumps from super far down, holy shit, I'm actually impressed that made it at all, but nice. Good job. And then on his way, turning into Goyle. This is a run, like, I don't have too much to say about it, apart from a couple of fun facts, I guess, every now and then. Because it's really dang smooth. Like, there's basically not much that's just wrong with this. Or that's like a mistake or something. Now I'm curious what he does here. Oh, also, no boost here still. I would have actually thought they would have found something by now, dang. But I guess the moving block one is kinda difficult, so... They still go for this, holy shit. The glitchless Goyle opening. Surely here though, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure even Max did this in his very first run with brightness boosts. So yeah, 100% he does this, yeah.
Nice.
Not even too much fall damage. This is a scary boost, so it's good to hear that he was happy of getting it, or about getting it. Because this boost can be tough. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice to get that done. Oh! Also, I forgot to turn this on. He goes for the wall walk. It is scary. You can boost too high, like really easily, basically. That's why I find it scary. It's not like super difficult, but especially in the early days when you start learning, it's like warpless. It's not super easy, in my opinion. But yeah, goes for the wall walk and fails it. Can happen. I wonder if he goes for this one, and if they have a setup for it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I was about to say, if that would have worked. I mean, I don't know about 120 FPS. Okay, so this is the first level we get to see some chokes. So this is going to be a time loss in the way this saves, if he only has 2 seconds to sum of best. So 2 wall walk fails. I mean, again, those are difficult ones. Especially before the setup was found, they kind of just full YOLO. So it makes sense, but man, that's unfortunate. I'm curious how much... Oh, it loses a lot. I don't know. I wonder if he's gonna say anything about it. Misses the lock as well. Yeah, this is the first level that's not good. This is pretty disastrous. Man, like if you're ahead of your PB like that, and ahead of world record, you lose 14 seconds, that's frustrating. But props to Cyna, I mean, he doesn't even complain. Giga chat. He just takes the time loss on the chin and moves on. Actually impressive. Oh yes, finally! It's the cursed wall walk that really fucking sucks. And I think in 60 it's like even worse. I think that's the first time they've done that. Yeah, this I hated this trick. Back when we still had to do this was the worst. Just jumping down is like so much better. It's so much faster and like way easier. If you fail that wall walk, you die, I'm pretty sure, no matter what health you have, because you jump like up and it's more fall damage than usual. So yeah, horrible. But that's cool to see that strat as well. That's a slight difference from the other runs, I'm pretty sure. I think the rest still went around, so yeah, that's good. And I assume, I mean, Slytherin is usually very straightforward. I mean, you just do bridge skip and stuff, and that's all there really is. So it shouldn't be too much to see here, but we'll see. Okay, we're coming up to bridge skip. Oh my god, that's cool. Oh my god, what the fuck? Cyna has some sick strats in this. Like, it's all the OG strats. I can't remember the last time I've seen that. Holy shit. But yeah, on 120 FPS, a lot of things got easier. I've mentioned them during the run. This is not one of them. Like, bridge skip was tough. It still is tough on 120 FPS. So instead of just doing the normal one of going straight, you do the one on the banister, which gives you like a lot more height to jump off at the end. So it makes it a lot more free. It's actually kind of nice. It's a good beginner strat as well. It might be a thing to tell people when you see them like struggle with it in practice. I think that should still be good for 60 as well. Good Slytherin though. I'm happy to see some cool OG strats. Some stuff that I even remember from when I started running. I mean, to be fair, this is not far away from me starting anymore. It's like a year more and I actually joined the community. That's weird to think about. What the hell? My time is coming soon. I mean, I never had an HP2 world record. Actually, I had 120 FPS. We can watch that one. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so bad.
Professor, what are you doing down here?
What are you doing down here?
It's not right.
Good Slytherin. Gold Slytherin. Makes sense. Alright. This boost is gonna be the same as to Rikdu. Very scary one, by the way, as well. It's not really difficult, but it's so late into the run and you can kind of slip up easily. At least back in the days, it really scared me. Remember when I tried that on nearly uncapped FPS, the bridge skip? Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. The higher the FPS are, the worse it gets. This is just Spongify. We don't have to bother with the spell learning. The challenge itself is also pretty chill, as we know. The late game is actually not the worst in any percent, which is nice. Ooh, just bonks into the wall full speed. Yep, setup, so he gets a long ledge grab, very nice. Jumping at a specific part of the pad. Good Spongify, a bit of a high boost. Somehow a gold, that saved 7 seconds? What happened here in PB? But I guess clutch, bringing it back. World record possible. I really don't know how that saved 7 seconds, but sure.
Would you be interested in
Also, it's important to note that he's not jumping up the stairs, which is slower. But that's kind of movement tech that's not really been around back in the days, I guess. That's been more recent. But there's some stairs where it's faster, because they are actually slopes and not stairs. And if you jump on slopes, it's faster than just walking up. And then there's other stairs that are actually built like stairs, where jumping is the worst and you lose like all your speed. So depending on how the devs built them, you want to do different movement on them, which is very confusing. This is just Tom Riddle. Oh, what is he saying?
Come on out.
Remember when I said one mistake and you lose at least 5 seconds?
Come on.
Just one
Gotta
mistake.
get you out of here.
I've only made one mistake on
Come
this
on
run.
now.
And I lost
In the
14
box.
seconds
It's
because of it.
alright.
That is not entirely true. He made 2 mistakes because he failed 2 wall walks. One of them definitely was worse. Yeah, I can understand his frustration because it's been a clean run apart from that. So yeah, I would be upset as well at this point. But I mean, he's bringing it back, as we know from history. He is indeed gonna get this world record. So I guess who cares about the mistake? Yeah, I guess this is not incredibly interesting on the way to Forest. So getting the frog just in case. This skip is also around. This has been a oh no. Speaking of one mistake, that is the 3rd. But still, clean run, obviously, very good run. That's a bit unfortunate, falling down there. I guess it might be the PB nerfs slash world record nerfs kicking in, but... Oof. Oh, wait. Did he fail the boost here? Oh my god, this forest is a disaster. Yeah, he clearly wanted to boost, right? Or did he set up his slider? I mean, you can boost up there, so it would be fast.
That's why I didn't go for it.
Oh, we didn't get the right ledge grab. It is definitely doable as well with a small. But maybe back then they were thinking medium is just the only one you can do it with. Which makes sense. It's a lot easier with medium. But man, that's rough. That is a rough forest. And you can tell in his voice he's not that happy anymore, but he got this. People cheer for Cyna. I fully believe. And then Aragog might be loud, so I'm actually gonna dim the audio a bit. So they still don't pause cast on this even. They just, I mean, at least they double cast, but that's been around for a bit now as well. And then Aragog, yeah, you just keep on casting. They do the good strat though. You want to stay in front of him as much as you can so he doesn't have to turn. So Cyna is doing that masterfully. Because whenever Aragog turns, he's not attacking. And whenever he's not attacking, you cannot damage him. So, yeah, it's just not good, basically. Okay, still ahead after Forest. 4 seconds lost. I'm surprised. That should have lost so much more. But, like, those two mistakes should have lost so much more. I don't think he's gonna do Chamber Snipe, obviously. That would be a bit weird. Because that was deemed to be like it was probably known, but deemed to be just super dumb to go for. Yeah, he goes around as expected and does the... I assume he does the setup here, right? Where you just walk backwards, basically. Let me see. Yeah, so if you do it right, you just walk backwards and they never hit you. This should just be the boost. I mean, Chamber in any percent I don't think has changed much. Oh, what the hell? He got scared, but he got it. Pretty solid. Walking around the elevator, they all do that. They're all scared it goes down. Or that you fall down or something. I've seen that many times. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Ah, this is still the long one. It took a while until we did the medium there, because it's like, I guess less intuitive, but it's so much faster. Because you get boosted to the right as well. Yeah, this is pretty standard. This chamber is basically like most people would play it nowadays, plus minus some movement and stuff. And going to the right, it's been a trend back in the days. I really do not remember when we switched to the left or why, but at some point that changed. Like, at some point most people went to the right, and then nowadays most people go on the left. It's weird. It doesn't really matter, I think, but I guess trends. And then no boost here, just snipes the thing. Okay. Well, we have a boss fight left.
World record by like barely 1 second.
Okay, yeah, with a good snake he gets world record by 1 second. Do we think he gets it, chat? Do we believe in Cyna's 1 second world record? Also interesting, skipping the save book. I guess they might have... They had loadless timer back then, so I'm confused.
I have quality options.
Good. Quality options are POC. Maybe that, mister. Oh, that was good damage. Holy shit. Without the poison strat, that was insane damage. He got some crits in. He could have 2-cycled that nowadays with nowadays standards, but I guess he didn't want to go for that. That's a sick snake, though. Needs one more hit. Yeah, that's a good snake. Nice. And he got it. You heard his like gasp of disbelief. That's cute. I like that. He can't believe it himself. No bop on the vendor yet. That was a fun run to watch, I have to say. Our 2-cycle is not until a long time, I'm pretty sure.
I've done it! Holy shit!
Attention, please. Students, attention.
By 1 second.
The headmaster wants to address you.
Well, fucking play it, Cyna.
It has been done.
To lose house points, you know.
It's over.
This House Cup ceremony
He's done it.
brings the school
Oh
It has,
my god.
it has been
an
done.
eventful year to kick
This
off.
run's so trash.
Without further ado, I shall now present the cup to the Hogwarts House.
Of course, in true speedrun manner, this run is so trash. We'll beat soon.
Practice at the start paid off.
After you and Harry saved Hogwarts, I should
Yeah, the
think
start was
so.
clean. That was a fun run.
Lesson 2, runners out there. Practice basilisk before you do attempts. Oh my god, that helped me so much.
Hufflepuff.
Yeah, the Basilisk was sick. I don't know if practice really helped. He got really good hits in, I guess, but yeah. Fun run, really, really smooth. Apart from Goyle and one mistake, Goyle and Forest, those were the only 2 level. He made some mistakes, but really good run. Very deserved world record. We did see some new things, which I liked. We did see some new strats, some wall walks and other stuff. So he definitely has shown us some cool things. It was still definitely worth watching it, even though it wasn't like a crazy difference. I would say next time we watch the first Quidditch Warping world record. That's probably a good idea. Then we'll get to see some big changes in the route and new strats and everything. So after watching this first world record, we can now get to ComplexBeaver's first ever HP2 PC Any world record with the use of Quidditch Warping, which is a trick I just very quickly wanted to explain here. It's pretty simple overall. It enables you to leave any level at any point and play Quidditch instead, which for most of the level skips it completely. You achieve that by going to the Quidditch menu, pressing F4, opening the map, pressing escape, and then clicking on any Quidditch match of your choice. So overall pretty simple, but pretty big discovery that cut down a lot of time, made this run so much faster. Have fun. Another, yeah, actually someone who's still active. So it's his first HP2 world record. I'm very curious. I'm curious how much warping they've done. Also, is it with commentary? We'll see how it is with commentary and if I have to mute him or not.
Barely.
Spoilers, yeah, sorry for being in chamber. Oh, that's a terrible boost, but at least they're doing this one now. I don't think they had, or they did that before. Nowadays
Don't
we get all the way through the arc, or arch. They do this one as well with the moving box, a bit high obviously, but it's probably about getting it back then. So we already see some more boosts. I don't think they did those back in the days. He's also audibly not happy, which is fair. That's super low res. Yeah, I think back in the days he streamed from his laptop. It's 410p. It's probably a mix of bad internet and very poor hardware. So, you know, at least it is recorded so we can enjoy it nowadays. Is it 60 FPS already? I don't see a capper. I don't remember. I guess we'll see in Rick December if this is 60 or 120. Also high graphics, you can see on the menu lag after boosting. Back then they weren't sure. Is it high graphics? It should be high graphics. I saw the menu lag like crazy. Maybe it's just laptop power, but it was a nice boost, yeah. And now he's cubing. Some things never change. That's great. That's cool. You hear it in the background. Okay, anyways.
By the way, doing air keys there saves.
Oh yeah, it's definitely 120. You guys were right. Yeah, so this is Richter Skipra. We've seen it. It's before the 60
By the way,
FPS
doing
rule.
air keys there saves 5.25 seconds.
Oh, they actually figured that out. Yeah,
Everybody
arrow
was-
keys is faster if you do Richter Skipper or boost to the trigger. It's not faster in glitches because you collect the star and then you get the points for it. But in all the glitched categories, you want to do the arrow keys. So yeah, pretty good start. Richter Skipper gone. It's cool to see new boosts. It's already... Oh, he goes for the frog.
Nice.
Oh my god, what? How much RNG can one person have? That was, I mean, smart to go for that from the chest, and he actually got the RNG frog. That's cool. Also, dang, he must get a big PB here. He gets like a 2-minute PB, I guess because of Quidditch Warping, probably. I'm not sure if he's done a run with it before or not. We'll see. Witness a god's run. I mean, honestly, Beaver back before he got very busy was freaking destroying HP speedrunning, like tearing through it. Definitely one of the best runners
Why
we've
is my fan
had
being really loud in my computer?
for the PC trifecta. It gave me a quit itch, exactly.
I'm gonna soft lock.
Yeah, don't softlock. Oh, he uses the same set. No, he doesn't use the same setup. Okay, he uses the waiting
Ooh, I
in
didn't-
front of the cauldron. Good timing, though. You wanted to watch Quidditch? That's okay. People that like Quidditch, I don't want to be followed to me anyways. But honestly, people like to forget his achievements in 1, 2, and 3. Like, he was unstoppable back in the days. Like, when I started, Beaver had most records in at least 2 and 3, I think. Or at least 1 and 2, rather. And then Cyna had like 3, but in HP2, just couldn't beat the Beaver back then. People like to forget that because nowadays, I mean, he's busy and doesn't do runs, but definitely a legacy. He was goated while we were just crawling. Yeah, basically, honestly, it's accurate. Also, fun fact, because I saw it on the world record doc, he got this record and then Cyna got it 6 hours later, so that's cool. Yeah, TK as well, and then Restword in the OG days, yeah. Okay, this is probably not a fake input, I would assume. He probably resets for that. What the fuck is this split, by the way? Enter the Scourge spell learning? That is obscure, but sure, I guess. I like the big splits, by the way. They're very easy to read, which is nice. Okay, Scourge skip on 120. It's pretty free. Oh, rip. Still needs a bit of a fairly precise split setup. Oh, you have that split as well? Sorry for shaming it. I mean, it works. You know, as long as you split consistently in the same spot, it works. I just haven't seen it before, but fair. Not saying it's a bad split. It's a wild split, but it's not a bad point. Good Scourge, though, overall, I guess. Save time. Now I'm curious, Bicorn. Does it have the first boost? Because I'm pretty sure, and it's been a while since we've seen Cyna's run, so I hope I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure they didn't have the first boost in Bicorn. So I'm curious what happened in this, like, half a year distance. Oh, they do have it! And that one is tough. That was a nice first try. Let's go. Actually really well boosted. And I'm pretty sure you could hear the laptop keyboard. I might be wrong, but I think that was the laptop keyboard. Back in the good old days. Even this! Okay, the run has evolved, holy shit, since the last time we watched. That's a surprisingly big jump for half a year. So for people that don't know the strat, if you get the very first boost in the first room, then those snails are on a very good cycle. So if you do the correct movement here, which is basically what Beaver did here, then the other snail is gonna go in on its own. So that's why getting the first boost is like double OP. Like, it's really, really big time save. Bigger than you think.
That's not gonna go in.
You say fucker go in?
Neither's that, 'cause I fucked it up.
Yeah, I know, like it's Giga Chat. Getting records on the laptop, it's absolute Giga Chat.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh my
with
god,
that,
this
man.
room is horrible though.
That's
I mean,
not gonna go in.
I feel him on that, but wow.
Neither's
that's-
that, 'cause I fucked it up.
Yeah, both on a bad angle, basically. That's rough.
I'm too far still, though. You've got to be kidding me with that, man. The collision is the worst. Oh my god, how did I make it back?
He's not happy about it, which is fair. Yeah, that room was good though.
How did I take damage?
Get the wall walk. I am not sure. Have we seen that in the last one? I think so. I don't think this one's new. Also, how did he take damage, by the way? That's so weird. What the fuck? I've never seen that before. Because usually whenever you fall into that wall walk, as long as you don't jump, you don't take fall damage. That's weird. I mean, I have HP2 or HP records. I even had HP2 record. Okay, decent. Decent. We'll skip room. Oh, oh my god, he skips the safe book. Because it probably loaded like 50 years on the laptop. But, I mean, loadless timer should queue it out, but clear it out or whatever you call it. So I'm not sure why he does that. It seems a bit slow. Nice boost. Even skips the ledge grab. Wow. See, runs are getting optimized. You can see more and more people are getting good at this game. So that's nice. Not a bad split. Let's see how the duels go. I am curious. I assume they just do the... Oh, they still do that! Holy shit, it took so long until we did the pause casting method. I'm surprised by that. I don't remember when that came up. It might have even still been like that when I joined, because I joined like about a year after this for speedrunning. Nice run right, gap up right. Pretty solid.
Take that, Bob.
What's he up to nowadays? Doing his doctors in math. But he runs sometimes, like every now and then he has some time and comes back. So he's still active in the community, but understandably very busy with that. Okay, so interesting. They did not Quidditch Warp yet. So this is one of the level that nowadays we Quidditch Warp out, obviously. But it's very, very barely faster. For the longest time, I'm pretty sure it was believed to be only faster if you get good RNG. Like there's a special snitch route that used to be fast because you could die quickly. So I guess back then they were thinking it's slower, which is very interesting actually. I was wondering if we see all the warps that we see nowadays. So they actually had to do warpless Defendo. Oh, nice.
Yes.
Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice skip. Audibly happy as well with this. Oh yeah, nowadays is not RNG. We found a new, so okay, I need to explain that because Quidditch Warps is the new big thing of this. So if people watch it on YouTube and here, it's obviously important to explain. So back then, Quidditch Warp, you got out of the level, you could only play the latest unlocked match. Like, let's say you're in Defendo, you could only go to the 3rd Quidditch match because the other ones are not unlocked yet, I believe. And obviously he does very little damage on that, so in order to die quickly you kinda needed the route where the snitch is close to the wall. And then you could die like relatively quickly because you can take damage on the wall. Nowadays we found damage transfer, which is basically just you Quidditch Warp, and then while the first cutscene skips you go to the menu and click on the last match. And for some reason that gives the opposing Seeker like maximum strength, so he kills you quickly. So it's not really RNG anymore because we always have him at full strength. We don't need the walls, we don't need specific routes. So it improved a lot, honestly, in that regard. It was so bad when it was RNG Fiesta. When you needed to have the correct Quidditch route or you lose like 10 seconds, it was awful. So yeah, big find with the Quidditch transfer, makes them a lot more consistent. In general, Quidditch Warp, I don't think we talked about it, but I mean, people know it at this point. It's a bunch of inputs in a row, including F4, which is a basically debug tool that the devs have not fully removed from the game, which makes the menu break. So if you do use some F4 map and escape shenanigans, you can leave any level that you want, but only the ones that change the game state when you enter them and make sense in. So, for example, if you enter the forest and warp out, it doesn't complete the forest. If you enter Goyle and warp out, it completes Goyle because they update the game state in different times because the game is dumb. But that's basically all there is with Quidditch Warping. Was found by TK, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and if you warp out of specific level like Bicorn, then you just get fucked. You cannot re-enter it and you cannot continue, so it's just a hard lock basically. What about Alt? I don't think Alt really does much in this game.
What?
Thought Curry found it? It could be. I think they might have found it together. I had that in mind as well, that it was like a 2-people thing. I'm not entirely sure. I just remember TK streams back when it was like super new. And then a lot of shenanigans with like going to the Quidditch board. Like I think it used to be really weird that you went to the Quidditch board and then pressed F4 or something and brought the menu to the level, some shit like that. Like it used to be different before the real thing was found, but... Oh, Goyle skip, Dumbledore skip rather. The old classic glitchless one, the boost took a while until people did it. When reacting to your own records, I'll react to the 121 for sure. Like 100% when we get to it. Timeline-wise, I think that's like, what, 2021 or something? Still a couple years until then, until I got my shot. Alright, Goyle, I'm curious. Okay. The slowest Quidditch warp under the sun, but but at least they got it. I mean, obviously, nobody was practiced yet, pressing the buttons quickly. It was a really easy trick if you know the, order of buttons. Interesting.
You almost hit the post.
They didn't die yet. They let the other guy catch it. That's interesting. Which obviously gives you this cutscene, which is why dying is quicker. It's still 120, yeah. I'm not sure why there's no counter at all, but I think his laptop couldn't actually go that far. I don't know. I guess back then it wasn't really required to cap it to anything, I assume. Okay, I'm just going through the castle. Where does he split? Oh, entering the grand staircase. That's interesting. And he has 46 seconds to save in Slytherin. I don't know. I guess his first run was just to try out Quidditch Warps. That's why he has so much time save on them. I'm not entirely sure. Also, what strat do they do here? He has enough health to just drop. It might be the cursed wall walk. That's actually really difficult. Oh my god, he is going for it. Okay, never mind.
I didn't do the setup properly. I wasn't paying attention.
He didn't pay attention.
I'm just having this much health in my
Understandable.
Because I used to not worry about that wall walk in the slightest.
Nah, with Quidditch Warping, health doesn't matter too much.
Slow,
What date was this? 2017, like late 2017. Okay, next Quidditch Warp, probably gonna be equally as slow. And yeah, you can see, like, not every match is unlocked, so you have to take what you can get. This one dying is relatively quick, and actually, so I'm surprised if they just let him catch it again. But looks like it, interesting.
Yeah, it does put you at full health.
Oh wait, no, he is dying, never mind. Is he? He's like a hybrid strat.
Maybe you won't be able to die. Maybe close. Maybe you won't be able to die. Maybe close.
Maybe you won't be able to die. Interesting, they didn't think about hitting the other Seeker yet, so you have some longer time to die. That's interesting. I mean, it seems so obvious that dying is quicker nowadays. He was like one hit away and would have skipped this cutscene, but
I don't know what happens if you die.
I guess it makes sense.
Guess we need to test.
Still, I mean, I guess an okay Quidditch overall. It's at least it's consistent if you let them catch the snitch. At least it's always the same time for it, basically. Another cursed split point, by the way. No idea where that one is. Also nice, making Hermione walk into the wall, which is good movement. It's definitely a lot more like small optimizations compared to the last run we've watched, I think.
I've accepted that.
And then the boost up to Spongify. Wait, we're already in Spongify, holy shit. Time flies with this run. How is this 12 more minutes from I mean, I guess spell learning takes a while.
32 pace.
But we don't need to watch that, thankfully. He says he's still 32 pace. He is. Quick maths from the math master. Oh, okay, that's already Spongify. They don't warp out of that, which is good. Because, I mean, it's really slow.
On a normal gameplay though.
What is he saying?
In a Quidditch match. Probably fuck it up. On a normal gameplay though.
It's hard to understand, I'm not sure why. I guess old Mike. He wondered if he fucked up the Quidditch match, I think.
I'm not gonna insta-load this.
Good boost. Actually flawless, long ledge grab, perfect height.
I want to know. You and Max are still talking?
You and Max are still talking, okay.
I said probably don't use the /kill command if that was what you were gonna do.
Oh, /kill command. I don't know what the fuck that's about. You can't use that in a run, but that's probably some context that is lost in time. Yes, the old loadless where cutscene skips were cut out, yeah, exactly. Okay, this is just waiting. Interesting, so they didn't warp yet. You can hear him cube, so that's good. At least he had some time. Actually, is he cubing? I'm not sure. No, he's walking.
My PV has a 4-cycle snake, by the way.
Oh.
Chamber is really good.
PV has a 4-cycle snake. Interesting.
I'm not gonna go for pause casts though on Aragog.
Not gonna go for pause casts on Aragog. Also interesting. Oh yeah, this might be the first time we've seen pause casts actually. Okay, let's look at Forest. I'll skip through a bit.
231.
Gets a good frog RNG, happy about it as well. That's nice. It's very interesting to see this run. This is definitely a big step up in terms of optimization. So this is a pretty normal forest. Actually interesting.
I didn't jump that early, but whatever.
He did jump very early. It was a bit scary. But interestingly, that didn't change too much from, you know, all the way back in the days. Oh, that was a scary boost as well. Like he's a bit nervous. He starts to not choke things, but you know, stuff is being a bit
on that first ledge grab, but I didn't realize.
A bit closer. He got the ledge grab as well. That boost is notoriously difficult. I don't think the last run had this, right?
No, I boosted early. Fuck me.
That is a tough boost. I'm surprised they found that one already. What half a year can do in terms of strats. Use it Aragog.
Also this strat.
I'll do this strat. What strat?
No idea if it's faster.
Oh, walking around the tree? It is, I think. Maybe not in quite a big, like... Quite as big of a way he did it, but...
I only got 2 off on that.
I think it is. Is it? I think so. Oh god, and that's just old Aragog. So you're just casting forever. You didn't want to pause cast? I'm not sure why.
Sometime here, assuming I get good RNG, but not as much as I could have.
They don't know the Chungus strat, of course, yet. He does do it well, though, staying as close as possible and only, like, staying in front of Aragog, basically. You don't want Aragog to turn towards you. Never. Because that always loses time. So after he's done with his attack, you want to be right in front of him. Otherwise, you lose some seconds to him turning and not attacking, so it's bad. Didn't jump down the staircase, that's good. Actually on his way to chamber, so that's a plus. That was a nice turn as well, that was smooth.
That was nice.
It was nice. Dude, Past Beaver agrees with my assessment. I like to hear that. Not the only one thinking that. Okay, let's see the chamber. Apparently was good in PB is what he said.
Great.
So let's see.
I have a chance.
He has a chance. There's a chance at world record,
Chamber's not difficult, but...
Chamber is not difficult, all the good old days. Hasn't been like that for a while in any category. I mean, to be fair, for any percent apart from the stupid Scourge Snipe, it really isn't. Which
Not
obviously they don't go for yet. Still skips the safe books, interestingly enough.
Not doing that boost.
Yeah, he's gonna beat the record by 20 seconds almost, which is kind of sick. Also, he mentioned he's not gonna do the boost,
Chambers, boost not
which is
difficult,
interesting. So for people that don't know, there's a boost here. I think it's here. It's been so long since I've seen it, but I believe this you can small ledge grab and then get on top and cast at the Scourge from up top. It used to be very difficult and only like 1 or 2 people went for it back in the days. I don't think I've even ever done it outside of meme runs. It's not fun.
Not easy.
So I guess he didn't feel like doing that one. But it's interesting that it's known.
Not doing that boost.
They're definitely having a lot more strats than last time on the record we watched. But yeah, it saves going around basically, you know, in a big circle.
Okay.
Oh, comment on VODs. Yeah, I'm glad they nuked that. That is a weird feature. Ooh, long ledge grab. Unlucky.
That's a stupid mistake.
Bit stupid. Happens though. No IL boost, no. I don't think that one was even known yet. That's just the classic medium ledge grab. I assume here it's the same, just medium, walking down. Yep, perfectly set up.
Ledge grab, which still would have worked, but it would have been slower.
The laptop is doing a great job holding up somehow. Big GG's.
Do I go for the boost?
Wait, which one? This one? Was that
My PD did it.
Was that considered difficult? No, it must be a different one, right? Which boost is he talking about?
I got that the last 2 rounds.
Wait, what boost is he talking about? I'm confused. This one? Nice. Also, again, right side. I talked about that last world record react, but like for some reason back then everyone went right side. Nowadays everyone goes left side, or most people. So I don't know when there was a change. I don't know even if any of them is faster or slower, but
slower than the wall walk, faster than not boosting there.
The trend has changed quite significantly. Oh, I know which boost. It's the boost at the end here, which I guess can be pretty scary if you're a bit stressed. The final boost before entering the Basilisk.
4, okay, yeah.
He doesn't go for it, okay, interesting. Pussied out a bit on that one, but basically...
All I need is a 4 cycle and this is record.
To skip the...
No, I can get a 5 cycle. God.
Yeah, he's excited about the record.
Max, I've never had this record. This is the only one I've never had in my life. Nice, I skipped this one.
The only HP2 record, I think he means, because I'm pretty sure there's some other ones, but... Let's see.
I thought that missed.
Yeah, 4 cycle is quite cursed to hear. Nowadays it's like, oh no, I got a 3 cycle, not a 2. It's nice improvement. Oh, interesting. Doesn't go back, but rather baits the snail to attack him. I've never seen that. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. They don't do the damage strat yet. Oh, actually, maybe? I don't know if that was intentional. Also, doesn't drink the potion, so he's probably gonna drink it at some point when he gets hit randomly. Yep, there we go. You kind of want to drink it while the snake is down, so
go for the 3.
He doesn't just hit you and you lose a lot of time. Did I say snail? Did he say snail? I don't know, someone said snail. Oh, that was close.
2-minute PB, boys, or 1:50 PB. God, yes. I told you, TK.
GG's. The fact that that's a 49 is a bit of a joke. That was clearly an early split, but to be fair, the final split was really cursed
TK.
back in the days. It's a .99 and it was definitely early. Well, GG's.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Someone's excited.
I'm going in Discord.
Yeah, rightfully so, because, and I checked that in the document before, apparently with that, he got all 3 HP2 records, I believe. So, or wait, no, I think Triple Crown is HP 1, 2, and 3 any %, right? Which is pretty impressive, honestly, having the full trifecta, so... For the first time getting HP2 and then getting the full trifecta. That's what I'm saying, like, Beaver back in the day is absolute menace at runs, so... Yeah, it's sometimes sad that people forgot all about that, but hopefully, you know, reacts like this put it into people's heads again. That was fun though. Really nice improvement, honestly, on the last run we've watched. A couple of boosts, but so much like smaller optimizations and a lot more knowledge, I think. Really like that run. Big shoutouts to Beaver, man. What a legend back then. And nice time. Really cool to see the run progress. Like, we're getting very close to the run that we know nowadays. It's just 1 or 2 more Quidditch warps, a couple more boosts, and obviously everyone's playing so much cleaner nowadays because people are cracked.